The coolest part of my job is I get to work in an industry that impacts everyone's life in today's world. I'm heading up the department that's responsible for all technology on campus. Modern universities are very technology-rich spaces. There's technology in the classrooms, there's technology the students use when they're in open spaces like this, when they're in residence rooms. There's the technology that departments use to administer the university functions and to make sure people get paid. The role of my department and the people who work with me is to make sure that it all works. My route into information technology was probably not standard. I started off as a scientist. As an undergraduate, I took biology. Then I moved on and I took a PhD. I did a few years of research. At the time, that really introduced me to computers. They were just starting to come into research, and I learned to program doing that. Then when I finished my PhD, I was looking around for my next step, and there were many opportunities in the computing sector at that time, and I retrained with a master's over into computer science, and I've been working in the computer science industry ever since. The thing I found when I changed my career was that the training I'd received as a scientist was very transferable into the work that I did as a computer scientist. Careers in information technology can be very varied. I often describe it as thinking about the traditional trades that you would think of when you think about constructing a building. You have joiners, you have plumbers, you have electricians. Everybody has a different skill set and a different trade, and they all come together. The exact same is true of computer science. There are so many different roles within the computing sector that there really is one to fit every personality type. One of the women in my team is Nancy Kerr. Nancy's role at the university is the LAN administrator. So Nancy is responsible for making sure that people have access to our network, that their access is secure, and that they only see what they should see. Yvonne Chute is an analyst programmer in the department. Analyst programmers are responsible for supporting and developing the systems that sit on our infrastructure on campus. Yvonne's particular area of expertise is our enterprise system, which is what the university uses to manage all its records, to make sure that its accounting is working, and to make sure that people get paid. Amanda McPhee is our business analyst. A business analyst is a relatively new role in the IT world, and the best way to describe a business analyst is they act as a bridge between the very technical people and the non-technical people who need to use the systems to do their job. And the business analysts can really understand the IT mindset, and they can also understand the non-IT mindset and translate between the two. The thing I love most about my work is that it changes every day. Technology is constantly renewing itself, and I have to stay very much on top of that, so I really am a lifelong learner. I never know from one day to the next what's going to happen when I come into work. The advice I would give you when choosing your future career is choose subjects that interest you. It will make your learning much more enjoyable, but also keep your subject choices open. Don't narrow down your choices too early on, and the greatest way of doing that is keeping your science and math going.